You could, wait, it was me. My bad.
Peddler is eager for you to have a look at the wares. Says they're known. Now that's something. Great for picking off a target from a distance.
Why is there a glove in the middle of my screen? This is not annoying at all. I'm gonna restart the game. See if that helps at all. Pete, what's up, buddy? You're up late.
Welcome to Biomutant.
audio got turned back up? Oh, it's just so loud. Right. Appreciate it, man. You didn't happen to watch any of the YouTube video yet, did you? Alright, is this menu still bugged? Sweet, it's not. Actually see what's going on now. And equip that. No shoulders, no face. Oh yeah, alright. If I remember, actually probably first thing in the morning I will have time to add chapters or whatever to the video. I've never done that before, but I can figure it out, I'm sure. I'll let you know. I don't have any dog tags. Yeah, no problem, dude. You didn't miss... I mean, you missed a lot of, like, prologue type stuff and, like, character building, but, overall,
Offers you
a lot of...
extraordinary prices for extraordinary things.
A lot of learning how to play the game and stuff.
Says you're welcome back. Offers you extraordinary. Suggests you take it easy.
I need money. What can I sell? I don't remember how much it was. Sweet. This is the thing for the... Yep.
New stuff. A sealed deal.
I think it's hard to steer.
Don't distract this beastie. It's working.
Like I'm driving like a boat with this thing. Like drifts really weird. I get off the mount? Okay. Ooh, what's that? It looks dangerous. Oh, okay.
Disgusting. Biohazard. Just gross.
Fancy hat. It's worse than mine. Awesome.
This beast can move.
Ooh.
That's a gnote. Easy prey for Lupin. For everyone else, they're a perfect mount and easily tamed if they are kept fed. I don't understand. That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying
It's
to keep
been
the area
incredibly
clean.
difficult.
That paid off.
Got 3 planks from that whole thing. Alright. Hey Mitch, oop, I ulted. Raid was fine. It was very, very quick. Which
It's
is
the
always
Chugyard.
nice.
That's more than stuck. Needs a key.
This is a nice horse thing, dude. Nice and fast. How was trivia tonight? Yeah, dude.
There's not
Doesn't-
much left of what we used to call our world.
Doesn't matter if you win. They're like good prizes.
The board mainly has posts from those that used
So
to
is there,
work
like,
at
good
the
prizes for
Chugyard
winning?
back in the days gone. They don't make much sense these days. Not much more to say about the board, but Gizmo is holed up in the underyard here working on that MEKTON of his. The Toxanol Corporation used to run chuggers out of here, big machines on rails with smokestacks that fouled the air. They can carry you anywhere you like. Well, anywhere
nice.
that they go to, and then you can leg it from there. You're on the right track. Keep your eyes open.
Oops, I forgot to switch my camera. Cover up. I'll get in here. This might be too much. Possibly, yeah, we could level in a little bit. Maybe play this for like an hour or so. We could level for like an hour or something. Down for that. Wow. Yikes.
Tribes always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. But they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. Well placed. Took care of it.
I really need to figure out how to use my special abilities, because clearly missing something.
Hot metal.
Yeah, this game is
Bomber
really
Bonkers
awesome.
busy ram-banging the door. This is your chance. What you do here matters to you and the world.
Gotta pee on the flag.
Let's see. Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth.
Good landing there.
Wow, you really took that all the way down to the end. In flames. It's a wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better in the past. The spent nuclear fuel that Toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable road to ruin. Heroes make for the
So I
best
get to ride in that
stories.
thing.
It's up to you if you want to be one. I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang at the yard. Oh, and he says he knows you. You used to call him Gizmo. He gave you the oil-greased hands when he taught you how to upcycle. Gizmo remembers you as a nice kidling, and he can still sense the warmth of your good heart. But Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. You know the story, but sometimes the truth it brings is personal. He hopes you remember that one time he taught you to upcycle, and hopes you've had some use for it over the years. Gizmo says he also has re-memories from the long gone, but unlike you, he doesn't think of the past, for it's gone. He understands history made Lupa Lupin a big part of your past, your present, and soon, your future. You still believe there's some good in everyone. You still have hope for tomorrow. He says you should know that what's meant to be will always find a way, but history shouldn't consume you.
Yeah, they did make it for Xbox. I know it's obviously out for the newest one. I'm not sure.
Gizmo understands
out
you still have
for
strong
the older
feelings,
versions
but
of it.
urges you to keep them under control. You've witnessed firsthand what it'll lead to.
Yes, that's the way. No arguing with that.
That is how you shine light at the dark.
Seriously, don't doubt the dark.
I'm so proud of you for doing the right thing.
Can't believe you let that loser sway you.
Would like to know if you ever doubt the choices you made on the path that brought you to this point. Would you have been happier going in a different direction?
No regrets.
Figures you're either a rare person or a good liar. Maybe both.
This guy's
Hard
calling
to
me a
believe the
liar.
world is actually going to survive. Just seemed impossible till now. Grateful to you for coming back and doing your best to change things. You were the only chance they had. Wonders if you liked working with the Myriad. They always seemed so centered and so seeking. Thinks
Yeah,
that's more than
your
most
kids would
are.
probably definitely
It's
enjoy
hard
this
to
game.
keep to a
Or
path
kid.
like that. But
It's
that's not
a lot
important
of
now.
story but it's
Gizmo says
the
it's taken
combat's
a
fun.
long time to bring the past
It's
up
not
to
super
the present,
challenging,
and where
but
you go from here
definitely
is up to
entertaining.
you.
The characters are
You
amazing
need
too.
to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Underyard as he has no protection against the vacuum in the dead zone. So you need to salvage scrap to upcycle the MEKTON, starting with the old crate outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the MEKTON strong enough to fight the Jumbo Puff. There are more crates from before the apocalypse left out in the wild. Easy to find if you keep an eye out. You should be able to gather enough scrap to upgrade the MEKTON from them.
Okay.
Good righty beast, no hurty. There's short of breath than death to this zone. Better take care. He who half breathes.
Okay, so I'm like dying instantly here? Great. Guess I'm not going out there. Oops. Let me jump up. Oh, okay, cool. Um,
Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
okay, but what did it do? Well, unlock the door, I guess. That's cool. Oh, Mitch, I
The day is
realize
always
that
brighter.
the game is on Unreal Engine. We were asking about that last night.
That's the leftover you're looking for.
Well, I was right. I was hoping that I could just like sprint over here. Is there stuff out here though? No. Okay. How did I hear? Honestly, this is gonna sound ridiculous. I started seeing ads on Facebook for it like 2-3 weeks ago, and I looked up like a couple videos for it just to kind of get a gist of what it was. How did you hear? Have you known about it for a while? I know, like, I guess it's been in development for like years.
Nothing but
Oh,
dead air.
I messed
here.
up. I'm in sludge. I can't move. Interesting. I mean, Static was playing it. Maybe that's what it is. It's Facebook's been listening to my live streams and everyone talking about furries. How do I get back up? Yeah, Static was like, he watched me for a bit. I don't know how far he is in the game. Why did he get over there? Sounds dangerous.
Your balance is perfect.
My balance is not perfect. I'm definitely gonna die. You should ask Jason to buy it for you.
You don't get to wander below ground like this every day.
Okay. How do I get over there? Okay, I just jump for it. Oh. That doesn't work.
Wonder what you can find down here.
We did it. MEKTON box parts. Awesome. All points. Nice.
your nose bleeding?
That's not the way up. Is there a different way up here? Oh, what? Okay. That was awesome. Ooh. Shoulder pads. Area complete. Okay. My shoulder pads. Huh?
Some things you have to grow into using.
Well, 7. I don't know what level I am. 6. Oh, sweet, I'm almost 7. That works for me. Ooh, zipline. Dude, I got parts for you.
He says that's enough to get the MEKTON functional.
Nice.
You have an engine, a fuel soaker, a gun, and a gathering net, but no armor, nor enough oxygen supply. He made a suction device so the MEKTON can use the black tar as an instant refuel. You can also use it to clear
Nice.
oily goo puddles, so you can pass and access hard-to-get-to areas. He's been working on another project for the MEKTON, a cannon, but it needs ammunition, and by that he means the scripts. He says if they're trained right, they'll turn into a distraction for the jumbo puff. The best way to find scripts is to go talk to Moog. He knows the ins and outs of every breathing thing left alive after the apocalypse. Unfortunately, this means you'll have to venture farther out into the dead zone than Moog's camp on the steep depot. Once you find Moog, he'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find scripts. It's a little feisty and tough critter, a perfect fit for a live ammunition, if you ask him.
Yes, mech time.
can see so much farther in the light.
Woo. Oh, this is sweet. Okay.
The grease monkey's MEKTON is built sturdy, just like himself. Can you imagine how this place used to look before the dead oil flood? Might want to hold your breath before you head any further. You're about to witness the breathtaking vistas of what's known as the Dead Zone.
Oh, sick. Is that Moog?
That over there is Steepo Depot, the cliffside that Moog hangs on to.
Assuming I
Bring
can
up.
just climb up. Okay.
Immo. Tiava.
This one's impressed to see you out here. He figured you'd be dead by now. Not many are as tough and clever as you must be.
Can I have my mouse back?
Mishako here.
A monster haunter, the best you'll ever see. Moog says that all your power doesn't do you a bit of good if you're not willing to pull the trigger when the time comes. Choosing what to kill and what to spare are the most important decisions you'll make. You might have a steady aim, but you need to be sure that you pick your targets with care. It's hard to make those life or death decisions for others, but someone's got to do it. Otherwise, they'll do it themselves, and you know they'll miss. When it comes to monsters, he mostly picks who dies. Says it's wild that the world seems to be coming back, but he supposes that means more monsters for him to shoot. Wonders why you work so hard to keep things alive. Bullets help thin the herd instead.
Wow, dude, you're so violent.
Says you should give up on working with the stubborn Myriad. He keeps trying to put out their lights and they keep putting up new ones. He's afraid you're just as stubborn as them. But enough of that, right? He says the wildlife, nature, has changed.
No
and
idea
turned
what
against
social growth
Instincts
discord
of survival
and
took over when the
stormunity
world
is.
changed. He's not sure about their veggie diet anymore.
But I did
and if
notice
it's
that Social
changed,
Growth
who knows
Discord
what
was
it's done
watching
to the
your stream
chemical
earlier, too.
composition of their body output. Right now,
Or
though,
something with a
he
similar
feels
name.
He's come to a point where he's got a pretty clear idea on the whereabouts of monsters, both tall and short. Says he's not sure, but if you're going to haunt something, it seems a waste not to eat it. Moog says you must learn to walk before you can run. It takes practice before you can call yourself a monster haunter. Fortunately for you, he can help. He understands you need to start off with something small before you go big. There's no better place to start than a squip cave. Hunting down a couple of these little critters for yourself should keep you on your toes. Says it's not far at all. Fortunately for you, the squips seem to have acclimatized themselves to the otherwise uninhabitable dead zone.
steal stuff. He has cool armor. Oh, there's a bug. Oh, better be on the post.
Let's see.
Get out of here. Am I going here? Bugs are the worst.
Smell that burning fuel. What a glorious ride.
You attacking me, dude? Have you seen how huge I am? Oh, this thing is powerful. Alright, P, have a good night, buddy. Thanks for stopping by.
Wait, it's the scrip hole-up. Place is just filled with critters.
Excellent typing, Mitch. Ooh, up 7.
Leave that scrap behind. That's just nasty. Biohazards make you puke. Once the volatilization from the nuclear waste evaporated, a volatile gas rose through the soil and infested structures, even Toxanol's own buildings. So, in a way, they caused their own death. Flex up.
That looks sick. I'm gonna save my point for that, I think. Or that.
The plague that's ruining the land needs to be stopped.
I'm drowning.
Hard to believe this is all here. Oh, idea. Go knock the lid off that sludge truck. It'll fill the place up and you can get up to that entrance there.
You. Oops, I did not jump. I don't want to take that yet. Hello?
Not getting away this time.
Oh, these are the skips.
Night covers the land. You sure know how to hold a gun.
That's a sweet gun. Alright, can I put on these shoulders now?
You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Puzzles are so tough.
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate activate the framework.
Okay, but where's the key for this thing?
At least you got something for your trouble. Just pointed in the right direction. Are you sure you're ready for this, MEKTON?
Why can't I suck it up?
Enjoy the darkness while it lasts. He says that's enough scripts to sustain the MEKTON's claw crane cannon with infinite ammunition. Well done.
Interesting.
That's the special weapon he made to store the scripts in the MEKTON. It will be strong enough to launch them at the Jumbo Puff. Gizmo's made vehicles before to confront the Jumbo Puff himself, but failed. But this time, it's different. The MEKTON will be strong enough to do the job. It It's time to put a stop to the World Eater now. Otherwise, he fears the damage it's caused to the tree already will be too much to handle. He asks you to not even think about taking on the Jumbo Puff on foot. You'll need the MEKTON to do the job. Take his word for it. There's time to improve the MEKTON before you confront the Puff. There are more wreck boxes out in the dead zone with gear you should be able to equip the MEKTON with on your own. He's sure you remember enough of what he taught you about upcycling to fit some skronky gear to the MEKTON on your own. Gizmo wants to help if he can. Asks if you've heard about the shootout at Bubfield. The tree remains intact, but you must all make a change to save it. Understands completely. Gizmo wants to help if he can. Says you should take care.
Alright, I think we'll just YOLO it, go for it, see what happens, pick up caches on the way, hope for the best, and if that doesn't work, we'll call it a night, and I'll
Keep those stompers
farm
on the
out
straight
more
and
stuff.
narrow. Imagine that. You could just go to a place like this to get a proper meal back in the old world. Don't blow air, you'll need it. Mount up.
Here, am I in?
That was fun.
There's a door here. Yeah. Okay. guess that's it.
You feel bright-headed now, ready to ride. Switched off the lights. There's a place and time for everything, but for that city scenario, it's already come and gone. Do you smell something burning? Some places a MEKTON just can't go.
Did that thing say 104, or did I just imagine that? Let's see.
ride it for as long as you can. Bang Shelter 7B is still there, open and ready to
Bang
shelter.
shelter.
Crack-a-doodle.
Level 88.
Take matters back into your own hands.
Duck face, yes. We obviously have to equip duck face immediately. I don't know if these do anything.
Feels dank down below the dirt. You're such a luckster.
Ooh, a skirt. Not a very good one, though. Oh, that is sick. Why can't I equip it? He's level 30? Dang, dude. Ooh, another sweet mask. I can equip this. Is that a face mask? Oh, it was. Alright, cool. What does it do? I feel like it should, like, make you resist. Okay, that's 10%. Good. It's a nice shirt. Should be fine.
Step back, world. Smarten up.
Jump, left click, good.
You sound a little wheezy.
How do we get over there?
A MEKTON makes such a long-legged ride.
Destroyed by something.
ready to dive back in. That's not mist in the air.
Take it out.
Stompity stomp. Top-notch finish to this one. Everyone's going to hear you coming. Steady, tready as you go. Look at those muscles.
Well, we found some power-ups, right? Good enough. Give her a go. This is a nice mech. I don't think I can make that jump. I guess I don't have a choice? Nope.
so eager to die. Kaboom! If you're tired, maybe find a place to rest.
Alright, let's do this. I think it's ridiculous.
That's a jumbo puff with an appetite. Ain't no fuzz. Better put an end to it before it ends our world.
Oh my god, it's so big. He's angry. Okay. Got some Godzilla action, dude. Oh. Ah.
Uh-oh. The jumbo puff is kicking it up a notch. It's time for an electric performance.
I don't even know what's going on. I can't see anything. More Godzilla. Oh, it ate me.
Got a bad feeling about this. It goes all the way down to the stomach.
Oh.
Start like a snack, and you'll end up with a ride down the intestinal canal. That's too close to the end station. Better move up and away, or be
Gross,
swept out.
dude.
Look at you, all pooped out.
Where's
From
my
this
mech?
point on, there's no way forward but going back in.
Oh, gross. I died?
A hero's death.
did I do wrong?
That's too close to the end station.
Oh, don't do
Better
it.
move up and
Oh.
away, or be swept out the bowel way. Wow, what a super-sized whirlwind. That must be as big as they come. You see, it's what's on the inside that counts. That meaty Taurus is already offbeat. End it. Better pumped out than flushed down. Don't let it happen again. The Taurus is pumping at half a beat. You know what to do.
Bring me out. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh, can you get back up there? Yeah, slow down. What?
Who would have guessed it would go down with a throw-up? Can it really get any
was
better
kinda
than
fun.
that?
It just pops out like nothing happened. I think it's one of 4 world eaters.
He thanks you for dealing with the first World Eater. It's a start.
Hello, thinking.
You should go see Out of Date and find out what you can about the machine he's named the Ark. You're good-hearted enough, so you'll have no problem getting him to share the information with you. He trusts you know where to find Out of Date by now. He's always been at the foot of the tree, and that hasn't changed. Gizmo will always make time for you. Says you should take care.
Hmm.
Sparkles about how brilliant it is to have someone like you that shares both genetics and karma in the myriad spectrum.
To him, and then
Gizmo will always make time for you.
see if it's
Didn't have much else to say.
actually a short run. If it is, or relatively short run. If it doesn't take too long, then I'll head that way. Otherwise, if it's gonna be more than a couple minutes, I'll call it for the night. that hurt.
There are tough times ahead, no matter where you go.
Oh.
Bullets everywhere.
Where'd my mount go? Those sweet pants.
At least you're not coming out of this empty-handed. Doesn't riding a beast like this feel good? Nice. Some bark wood scrap for you.
I only got 3 wood from that one. Lame.
Hopes you're selling too. They're always looking to replenish their store.
Some crazy parts. 100% accuracy? That's awesome. These guys are tough. I thought it was a good.
Life is a difficult game, no matter how you play it. Found some e-waste. Worthwhile.
E-waste, that's awesome. Hopefully I can get across this. Yeah, there we go.
Glad to see some wood scrap there. Scrapalicious.
How do we get up there?
Just when you think it's darkest, the dawn.
You're... There should be loot there.
Wonder where we can get some ride shoes for the mount. There it is, the Tree of Life. The idea that all life is related by common descent, where the twigs are existing species and those produced in the past represent the succession of the extinct. The tree's great branches were once budding twigs, a connection between the past, present, and future. A representation of all extinct and living species with its ever-branching and beautiful ramifications. We are an evolution of those that came before.
I'm confused. Is he like under the ground? There's the road, okay.
Wood scrap. The one kind of scrap you could actually still find growing. It's awful bright out today. That's some sharp wood scrap there. Watch for splinters. Let's see. It's a place well hidden. It's just below the above.
Ooh, a spaceship. I better get to fly that thing.
Out of date's impressed you made it this far, but there's still so much left to do. The end of the world is still on everyone's minds. You've beaten a path where you have the power to destroy or save everyone. Question is, what you'll do with that responsibility. He can sense that your heart beats steadily and acknowledges that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Thinks it's important that you remember who you are and where you came from. Someone without knowledge of their history and origin is like a tree without roots. It's important to stay grounded. You share the same fate as the tree. Out of date says there's a time for everything. And now there's no use thinking of the past, for it's gone. Think of the present, because that's where you are. It's time to set your priorities as the one who completes things. If you continue to do good, good will follow you. If the world really does end, there won't be anywhere to run. So he's prepared for the worst, something he calls the Ark. Two sides to everything, but for him it would be devastating if you were forced to use the Ark to escape while the world crumbled. Out of date says there's no clear record of the chain of events that changed the course of history and brought the world to its knees. He's found evidence on the Ark, records of a crisis, decades of contamination that permeated the ground and broke its inner core. The contamination disrupted what we now know as Ki energy, the life force that runs through all things, living and inanimate. He's been told the blight affected everything at a genetic level and turned our perception of normality on its head. It was only those that changed that avoided extinction, proving that the possibility for survival and renewal was real. He understands you are curious about the ship at the foot of the tree. He says it surfaced when the oil broke through the ground. The Ark predates the back-in days, and now, after years of study of the manuals he found inside, he believes he's figured the ship out. The Ark has room for 4 more, and he trusts you'll apply wisdom to your compassion and choose whom to save if the world comes to end.
Dang. No
He'll
pressure.
keep the seats open, and you are free to invite up to 4 others to join you in the Ark in the event of a cataclysm. Out of Date says that from what he's heard, you've been busy. He says he appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's got urgent news from his friend Goop in the southeast. Out of Date says that even though he's unsure about your intentions, he hopes you'll support Goop. He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Goop and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you.
Oh, it doesn't
That's
sound
the
good.
sound of impending doom. Out of Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porkypuff needs to be handled. Out of Date says that Goop is worried now that the Southeast World Eater is stepping up its activity. He explains that Goop is working on a goo-gliding vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help to get it done. Out of Date suggests that you should head southeast as fast as possible and see what you can do to help. He wonders what's on your mind. Says talking to you was interesting.
We level up twice? Jeez. Didn't I have a piece of gear that needed like agility or something? I don't remember. Just keep stacking intellect for the most part. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a night for streaming, playing this game. And I'm gonna hop on Discord for a few. We can maybe level a little bit and go to bed. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night.